girls go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. You boys better know, no, no. We girls gonna run this show.
We're back!
Yay! Let's discuss real quick. What have you read in the last week?
I've read one book in the past week. And it was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And I only got it read because it's an audiobook and I could listen to it on the way to work.
Prince Kai is my book boyfriend.
He's
kind of a butthead, but he's my book boyfriend.
I know. I wanted to be like, at the end, I wanted to be like, you are so racist and judgmental.
I have read, what have I? Oh, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea.
I was going to say, you told me about that one.
Yeah, I'm very meh about it. My review will be soon, but it's like 2 books in one, essentially. It was really weird.
Huh.
Trying to see my piles of things. I think that's all I read this week. How about Cinder? Is it what you were expecting it to be?
No. It was cool, though. So, I should just preface this by saying that I don't ever read book summaries. I kind of do. I usually, skim them, but I actually don't read them.
You skim them for, main character names, and that's
but
about
not
it.
even,
No.
In my review of, I think it was Taken by Aaron Bowman, I legitimately say, I was so confused because I thought this book was about a girl, and it ended up being about a boy. And I was like, what? Because I legitimately don't read book summaries. I, get an idea. I find out usually if it's, contemporary, dystopian fantasy. But Cinder, I totally thought... Ashley's going to start laughing. I totally thought was, a steampunk
start laughing.
novel. Because of the cover, okay? It has, a leg, and it's got, gears, That's steampunkish.
Yay, no.
Stop. Anyway, Cinder's totally, sci-fi in the future. Other than Cinder...
I didn't think I would like it because it was sci-fi, actually.
I know. I'm not a sci-fi person, but Marissa Meyer did a really good job with all the characterizations, so it kind of made up for, the cyborg stuff. I was like, okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, exactly. Leigh Bardugo's series, totally not my type. I don't do high fantasy at all. Not at all, and I thoroughly could not put it down, but I was also on a plane, so...
You didn't have a choice.
Didn't have a choice.
But what else did not turn out like I thought it would? The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I don't know, is that how you say her name?
Close enough.
But no one knew what it was about, really, because of the way it was marketed. And I still don't really understand what it's about. It's a supernatural book. The second book was atrocious. We'll see how the third one comes out. I didn't really... Pivot Point, I actually did read the summary for that one.
Hey.
And it didn't follow the summary, but it was not exactly how I expected it to be. It was better.
I was going to say it's so good. It's so good.
But, given the summary and then given what happens in the book, it didn't exactly turn out.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
It didn't go hand in hand.
Match. Mind Games by Kirsten White.
Yeah.
It was what I expected, but it was nothing like I expected. It kind of went both ways.
Yeah, it wasn't anything I expected from her, and I was like, go Kirsten White,
She did write it in 9 days, which is also amazing.
Ooh.
You had issues with Eleanor and Park.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that one in front of me because I didn't like it.
Exactly. Because you thought you would.
Well, everyone was flipping out about it, and I was like, let me write this. Let me read this. Hi, puppies!
My mother's home. They'll stop.
No, so I started reading Eleanor and Park, And I was like, okay. And I've read, obviously, a lot of stuff taking place in lots of different times, but it just bothered me. It was very racist, and I didn't think a lot of the racist stuff was relevant to the storyline. And I made it maybe like a quarter of the way through before I had to quit.
I remember you texting me being like, "Nope, I'm done. We're done. We're done."
Yeah, I'm not a quitter usually.
No, you finish things.
I'm usually a finisher. There are certain things that make me quit. I'm not a big person on racism. Any kind of like sexual assault, date rape, that kind of stuff. Well, in certain instances, like if it happens to a girl and she like goes to court, you know, that's okay. But like I just read, well, I didn't finish it. Obviously, Ink by Amanda Sun.
You loathed that.
Yeah, a few months ago. That was the one I can think of most recently where her boyfriend at the time tried to date rape her, and then like a day later she was like, oh, he was doing it for this reason, I can totally forgive him. And I was like, hell no, I ain't reading this no more.
No, I'd stop too.
So those are the only things that make me not finish, but
I think this was a good week. Covered some solid topics. We went from books we were not expecting to date rape, which is under books we're not expecting.
Yeah, I was not expecting that when I picked up Ink by Amanda Sun. Or racial slurs when I picked up Eleanor and Park.
Let's
cover one more topic.
Okay.
Seeing as how we didn't read any books this week.
So sad for us. So sad. I posted reviews, I just didn't read.
I wrote one review, and it was like pulling teeth because I liked it so much, and I just didn't know how to say I would liked it, but then, because it was Siege and Storm.
Oh.
And I had been trying to write it for like a month. But then Leigh Bardugo.
You read that a long time ago.
Yeah. I literally read it the day it came out. I remember I was really distraught when I didn't get an arc. You didn't read it when it came out because you barely read the first one.
I didn't own it when it came out. I bought it 2,000 miles away from me. What do you plan on reading this upcoming week?
That was going to be my question. Let me pull up Goodreads. Otherwise, I do not know. Let's pull up my to-read shelf. I know that I will be reading Scarlet by Marissa Meyer.
This is true.
And I'm actually really interested, for those of you that have read Cinder, because Cress is actually in Cinder, but she's not. Her centric book isn't till the third one, so I'm really interested as to why they like skip her until the third one, and then they're going straight to Scarlet. But Scarlet's story sounds really interesting, especially with like the wolf, and he's a street fighter. It sounds really like stupid, but I feel like Marissa Meyer, if anyone could make it cool, she could.
I've met him so far as I'm in it, and so far he's very
nice. We like the boys. So I'm gonna read that, but I'll probably finish that tomorrow. So I think my next audiobook is gonna be Icons by Margaret Stoll. Margaret Stoll, I don't know. It's about aliens, I think, right?
Yep, yeah. Yes, it is. I've read it.
I know. That's why I was asking you.
Yeah, no, it's about aliens.
I've wanted to read Born of Illusion because it's like historical fiction in the 1920s. So I might read that this week. It's either that or Starcursed, which is the second in the series, the Cahill Chronicles, the Cahill Sister Chronicles from Jessica Spotswood. So it's either of those two this week. And I need to finish Just One Day by Gail Forman and
You've been on that forever.
Awakened by Meg Cabot. It's not as good as the first series.
You've been reading that for so long.
And I just need to sit down and read Awaken one day, but I just keep putting it down for other books.
There's just
Yeah.
so many books.
I know. And just one day, I read like a chapter a night and then I go to sleep.
It happens. I will probably read nothing because I will be spending a week at school. Yay!
You can read something. You have to take something with you. I know you'll take something with you.
Oh, of course, I'll take my Nook with me, and then since I am approved for Harper on Edelweiss or whatever, I have all the new ones that they listed. No shame. No shame at all.
Why can't I be auto-approved?
I'm a member of ALA. I'm pretty sure that's why.
F you, librarians.
Careful. Which is so much harder to do with my new haircut. Really? Really?
Yep.
Really?
You were asking for it.
Really? If people have suggestions for topics, we are more than welcome to take them.
Yes.
Because we will talk about anything.
Obviously. Because I don't know what the edited version of this is going to look like, but we go off on tangents quite frequently, and it doesn't really matter about what.
No, not at all. So, goodbye, sweet YouTube world.
Goodbye, internets. Until next time. This
And I'll
is
talk. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon.
Find us on the Twitters.
Or, whoa. You were like Borat. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.